Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and today we're going to be continuing 50 years of horror fiction with the year 1998. So let's go ahead and get underway, alright? Okay, first up, we've got Ghosts and Grisly Things by Ramsey Campbell. Ramsey Campbell's novels have justly won him acclaim as one of the best writers of the age, a 3-time winner of the World Fantasy Award and an 8-time winner of the British Fantasy Award. His writing has struck a chord with readers worldwide. But throughout his career, he has also written insightful, terrifying, and disturbing short fiction. Ghosts and Grisly Things is a collection of the best of Campbell's short works from the past 2 decades. This book also features the story R.A. E, that's how it reads, which appears here for the first time anywhere. And you can make up your own mind about what that missing letter is in the title. Anyway, that is going to be Ghost and Grisly Things by Ramsey Campbell. Okay, next up we've got Bag of Bones. This is by Stephen King. Set in the Maine territory, King is made mythic. Bag of Bones recounts the plight of 40-year-old best-selling novelist Mike Noonan, who is unable to stop grieving following the sudden death of his wife Jo, and who can no longer bear to face the blank screen of his computer. Now his nights are plagued by vivid nightmares, all set at the Maine summer house he calls Sarah Laughs. Despite these dreams, or perhaps because of them, Mike returns to the lakeside getaway. There he finds his beloved Yankee town held in the grip of a powerful millionaire, Max DeVore, who will do anything to take his 3-year-old granddaughter away from her widowed young mother. As Mike is drawn into their struggle as he falls in love with both mother and child, he is also drawn into the mystery of Sarah Laughs, now the site of ghostly visitations, ever-escalating nightmares, and the sudden recovery of his writing ability. What are the forces that have been unleashed here, and what do they want of Mike Noonan? And that is Bag of Bones, and that is by Stephen King. Alright, next up we have got The Uncanny, and this is by Andrew Klavan. Andrew Klavan reinvents the classic ghost story with this literary X-Files, a breathtaking blend of Hollywood-style excitement and literary tour de force. Richard Storm is a Hollywood producer who has reached the top of his profession, making horror movies based on classic English ghost stories. Now, with his life beginning to unravel, he flees to England on a desperate quest to find evidence that the great old stories bear an element of truth, that the human spirit lives on after death, that in this all-too-material world there still may be reason to have faith. But his search uncovers more than he bargained for. Sophia Endering, a mysterious damsel in distress who may just be the last love of Storm's life. Harper Albright, an eccentric pipe-smoking old woman whose researches into the paranormal mask an obsessive hunt for a malevolent killer, and the man known as Saint Iago, a seemingly immortal villain who makes a night with a vampire look like a walk in the park. Richard Storm's nightmares are about to step down off the screen into real life, and Storm is about to begin a journey through his deepest passions and his darkest fears, to a romance that could last forever, and a secret 1,000 years old down a trail formed by the classic ghost stories themselves into the very heart of the uncanny. And that is The Uncanny by Andrew Klavan. Alright, next up we have got The Talisman, and this is by Jonathan Aycliffe, not to be confused with The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. A statue unearthed in ancient Babylon during the course of an archaeological dig is transported to London. Once there, it quickly exerts an evil influence over those with whom it comes into contact, an influence which threatens to spread throughout London and beyond, and which pits the living against the dead in a battle for all mankind. And that is The Talisman, and that is by Jonathan Aycliffe. Alright, next up we have got, and finally for 1998, we have got Dawn Song, and this is by Michael Marano. Dawn Song is a darkly erotic exploration of supernatural evil and very human circumstances. Lawrence is an invisible bookstore clerk in Boston, drawn through no choice of his own into the greatest conflict of all, a struggle for dominance between two of the most powerful devils in hell. As the media frenzy of the Gulf War buildup enthralls the city, Lawrence feels the presence of something ethereal and beautiful that has come to Boston, as he has, in search of fulfillment and love everlasting, if he only knew what it was. And that is Dawn Song. That is by Michael Marano, or Marano, not sure which, M-A-R-A-N-O, Marano, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it for the year 1998. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.